What's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program, and today, like I said last week, we gotta fly by Eve. That is our mission today. I'll go in here to Mission Control, look at Active Explore Eve. Today is your lucky day. Simply head to Eve and pass by it. Excuse me. Now, that's all it says, and it says to gather scientific data from Eve as well. My plan is to actually capture it and orbit it. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what we need to do. But here's the problem. When it comes to capturing Eve, it needs to be at the right time. I've done some research. I might do more research while I'm recording this to make sure I'm doing everything right. So say Kerbin's here. Let's put this in like a clock face, okay? Sun being the center of the clock. We got 12, we got 6, we got 3, we got 9. So say Kerbin's here at the 3. We need Eve at like the 5:30-ish, like right in this area. It needs to be right here. So to do that, we're going to need to speed up time. Now doing this, we got guys working on the science labs. We're going to be getting a lot of missions done. We're going to get a lot of science. To start spending. Now we're going to start time warping. We're just going to watch this. Speed it up. And as you can see there comes Eve. Now look at that. We're getting mystery goo come in. I'll watch down here. We got some screen messages. Minimus mystery goo. I'm just going to try to keep Kerbin at the 3 o'clock. And now we're doing this, and it gives our scientists to build a good enough rocket to get over there. And these things take time. So we've been kind of rushing through. And it looks like we're going to have to go into the next year now. And there it is. Right here at the beginning of year 2. We're going to stop time. Okay. So while we stop time, look at this. Look at all these screen messages. Got a contract complete. Awesome. Yep. And that's that one. I'm not getting the seismic data, which is weird. So I don't know what's going on there. Let's go to the R13. Now we have Bob up here in the R13. This is our original. Just nice, easy, chill first space station. I'm going to allow partial on this because I know we have 358 science. We could probably go longer, but it's fine. Let's see. Can he level up? No, he's not ready yet. So we're going to go ahead and transmit the science. And you can just watch our batteries probably drain. Got it. 358 science added. And you're like, man, that's a lot. No, it's not. Y'all know it's not a lot at this point. If y'all have been watching, if y'all have been keeping up, y'all know that it's pretty much one level's 300 at this point. Now we also have the science lab that's going around the mun. We're going to do the same thing here. Now, I have messed with this, just kind of playing around. This thing does not have enough fuel to get down to the surface and back. So I'm probably going to disconnect this at some point. And we'll redesign another one to bring over here. That way we can, like, if we want to go, like, explore different biomes and stuff like that, we can. Now we have a lot more electric charge on this one. We have 322 science here as well. Let's see. Can we level up my crew here? Look at that. 2 points, 2 points. Valentina's a level 2. And Siglis is now level 2. One of these days I will come back and get probably Valentina off of this vessel. And we'll figure that out. Let's go ahead and transmit that science as well. Looks like that's going a lot faster. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But this will still give them science to do, and it's cleaning out the... It's cleaning this out. See, they both still had data left over, so cool. Now, let's head back to the Space Center. And like I said, it's the beginning of year 2. There's probably some new missions. Is there anything like crazy? Let's see. Attach a new part to satellite in orbit. Like these, if I was really worried about making money, I would definitely be doing these. New surface outpost on the Mun. Yeah. Plant flag on Mun. Repair satellite. So a lot of these are pretty much the same. The one I'm worried about is this. We have 9 years to get it done, though, so I think we're all right for now. If I need to go and fix anything, we can. So, research data. Now I have 800 to spend. So we have specialized control, which, like this, the Stampatron ground anchor, that might be nice. If we start building bases, we can also do radial attachment points, which are nice. Grip pads, a bigger clamp. That's only 160, and then actuators. We'll get into that probably. Supersonic flight. I'm not ready. I am playing with a. I'm starting to play with the SSTOs just on sandbox mode on my spare time here and there. So, advanced landing. These would be nice just because you can. I believe they have a higher stress tolerance. Bigger drag chute. So like these we'll want to for the Duna landing probably. And if we decide to go to land on Eve, we'll want to do that too. High powered electrics. And this is, see, that's 300. So this is where I have to really start thinking like, where do I want to spend my money or my science? Do we want to go towards rocket production, or do we want to go towards specialized construction? Do we want to go towards more science? There's so much. You know, something like this would be great to send to Eve, but it's so big. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to go and get this one for sure. I think I'm going to go and get a lot of these middle tier ones because they'll come in handy. Do I want to go and get large volume, or do I want to get high powered electronics? Get that bigger battery. There's also this where we could build a rover and start playing with rovers. Let's go and get that. And then we'll just leave our 200 science. The Eve mission might bring us a lot of science. Anyways, now that we've kind of checked in on everybody. Now Bob's not going to stay. He's going to stay up there for a while. But when we send our first manned mission to Duna, I want our 3 guys, you know. I want Jeb, Bob, and Bill to go to Duna, so that'll be part of it. So once again, we're going to start speeding up time here. Like I said, I want Eve to be on that 530 distance. We're getting close. little bit. I think that might do it. That's pretty close. Hopefully I haven't messed this up. Hopefully I haven't messed it up. So, we did get a message there that said, unable to transmit deployed science from Minimus. Deployed science cluster has no ComNet connection to home. Oh, weird. Should. Oh. Should have plenty of connection. How's my comms over here? Looks like they're connected. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. It is nighttime. We're going to leave it nighttime because I don't want to mess with anything. But it is now day 87 of year 2. And our scientists have been working on something. They've been working on something amazing. It's actually a group of satellites. And it's 2 satellites, actually, with some science on it. And the reason why 2 satellites is Eve has a little moon or an asteroid. So we might also try to capture that. Why not? So we got our top stage here, which is just the 2 satellites. We have our transfer stage right here with the Cheetah engine. We have our orbital stage right here, and then we have this to just help us get us up and out of the atmosphere. Oh, let me get some. Where's my structures on those? Let's make sure that we have a good launch. Check all of my staging. It looks like we're good. I do want to change one more thing. Custom 1 was extend solar panels here. I don't want that for that. I want that to be on. So, that one. We'll just get rid of them. Custom 1 is going to be that one. That way when we get up and we need to start producing power, we can. So, I think, you know what, I'm going to do one more thing because I am still not 100% on how communications work. So we're going to slap one of these as well. I'll put it like, I'll put it kind of in a weird spot. I'll put it there. We get one there. And I will also put this under the same action as their solar panel. Just gonna put extend on them because I don't plan on ever retracting those. Yeah, we can put 2 on each one. That's fine. Symmetry. They're still covered. Yep. Okay, let's save this. Let's go to Eve, guys. Now, y'all seen a launch 1,000 times, but let's go ahead. This is a different trip, everything. And let's see how this goes. Alright, guys, so I had a little bit of a cut in there because I did launch it. I got it up into space, and then I couldn't even, like, maneuver the thing. So I put some reaction wheels, and I actually did buy they're actually hiding in that fuel tank right there. And then I unlocked the level that had the bigger reaction wheels in it, and yeah, it was too big for this. So let's just go with this and let's see how we do. Let's not start like that. That was a great simulation tested of what happens when you don't turn on your engines. Always turn on those engines, folks. Right, 10, full throttle. Let's lay over. Hopefully we don't tip. Oh no. Oh, we're having a bad start already. You noticed. It knocked off my wings. Guys. Y'all are seeing none of these. These are just... I can't do it. I can't do the real world simulation of failing. Nope. Too much. Golly. This thing is not having it. I hate doing the straight up though, because it takes so much more delta V when you go straight up to get into orbit. This is one wobbly craft. And I thought I fixed the wobble, but maybe I didn't. Wasn't this wobbly earlier? I don't know what's going on. Okay, now let's turn it. Let's fight that sideways velocity. And of course it's dark, so it makes it a little harder to see, but it's my nice pretty flare. Get that up to about 80. And then cut it. I really need more fuel. That's too much. Sure, that'll work. Should have already burned it. Here's the problem I'm running into already. Okay, let's do that. Can't see anything, but there goes that. And I'm gonna go and put my solar panels out, just in case. Speed up time. This has been a terrible launch. I'm sorry, guys. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Really wish I had the ability to have the maneuver node one, but we don't have that one unlocked yet. So then just stick it right on that maneuver node and not have to worry. Okay. All right, let's get up to the App Oasis. Let's circularize that a little bit better. Not using too much delta V. Okay, good enough. All right, so just so I don't mess anything up, I'm actually gonna shut down that engine. Should be able to should be able to reactivate that, but just in case, I'm gonna go and quick save that. All right, so we need to do oh, hang on. It's freaking out because of that. Okay, so we need to set Eve as our target. And then I need to get rid of all the landing sites because that's going to annoy me. Well, let me grab it. There's already right there. Boom. Come on. Is there a way to like rotate this a little bit better? Ah, there is. See if we can just click on these. Oh, too far. That's going the wrong way. Well, I'm just going to keep kind of messing with this until... Because I keep getting them pretty close there. Maybe I need to lower. Well, keep going that way. Keep going that way. Go back one. All right. Do we say that's good enough and then try to hitch it like out here? Like, I don't know exactly how to, when would be the best time to capture that? See, like, that's burning a lot of fuel. And, like, that gets it. But what is that second node? I feel like that second node is, a lot of, delta V. Let's clear that. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. So do I need to burn towards the sun? Is that what I need to do? Or do I need to burn on the opposite side of the sun? I think it's the opposite side of the sun. Ah, there we go. Look at that. That's what we needed to do. Okay. And then, once we can get out here, and then we can add a maneuver out there to fix that. Okay. So, node in 7 minutes. Should just be a straight prograde burn, but we will see. So go ahead and warp to that thing. Oh no, I messed up. This is why we save right here. Because I hit that button and it just took off. I think this is when we were in orbit, right? Because we shut down the engine. That's right, okay. Okay, let's look at the sun. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and zoom out. We're gonna set this as our target. Just gonna keep it coming. We get that right there. Okay. Start burn. Oh, stop. Okay, I'll fix all that. A little bit. Okay. Warp to next maneuver. Should be just on a straight prograde. And we are going to do this from the map. And as you can see, our little target right there is lining up quite nice. So we're actually going to want to go there. Just try our best to follow this maneuver node. This is going to be way better fuel than what I was trying to do there at first. and hopefully very successful mission to Eve. Now it's going to be a little bit. But it's because we have a cheetah. The cheetah doesn't burn fast, but that's why I wanted the cheetah on there. You can get a nice, better look. Of what's going on, and it's not screenshot time yet, so... Look, there's the mun in the background and everything. Now, I did leave this one collapsed because I don't want... yeah. I don't want to accidentally break panels or whatever. Now, if it tells us it wants us to return from Eve, it's going to be a little bit of an issue just because I don't have this set up to come back to... Like, I can come back to Kerbin, but actually land, we won't survive. Like, it's not... I didn't set this up to be a manned mission. Honestly, I'm setting this up for these things to stay over there. So... as this gets close, I'm actually going to... rid of my maneuver node. We're just going to burn that in a little bit. Nope. Okay. We're going to stay right there. Alright, so hopefully I can add a maneuver here. And let's focus over here for a little bit. Oh, got some weird lag. Okay. Oh. Alright, so we're on our way to Eve. Should be almost pointed at it. It might be like, but I don't think I don't have it. I don't have the mod where you can see like distant planets. Okay. Let's say at the App Oasis we'll make a maneuver. Come on, load. Alright. So let's go. Let's get that periapsis in. So I've already messed up maneuver. I want to affect this, but barely. Let's take that down. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on, stop doing that. Hard lag like that. Also want to pull in that periapsis. Oh, come back, come back. Need to get that on that equatorial plane there. It's going to take us in pretty close to Eve. That's only another 123. There's Gilly. So it looks like we'll be on the same rotation path as Gilly, which is good. Perfect. All right, let's go with 171. I like that. We're gonna want to go lock our spot right there. Hopefully we don't lose communications. We should have really good so I want to warp. Bye-bye, planet. I've already lost you. Don't even know where you're at anymore. Nice. Entered the orbit of the sun for the first time. Good. All right. 10-second burn. Doesn't really matter. We're not like, this should be pretty easy to... Shouldn't be a problem. Just come in, stay right on that target, and do our best to line it up. Because we're traveling super fast, but... Let's get back on that target, see if we can fix that. Come on. It's about perfect. And here's going to be our flyby of Eve. Now, we're still pretty far out. Let's just kind of check everything here. Are we still good? We are. Electric charge and everything. Now I can like log pressure data out here. I can send this. Well, we can do that at another time. I'm not worried about. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. So I got that one. Let's see. I don't want to do goo. I'll do temperature. Not a lot of science. We got this magnometer report. Wow, that was a good one. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. Like I said, I'm not doing the goo. I'm not doing the science junior. Those are going to be used in whatever it around Eve. All right, so let's head here. And we're just gonna glide out there. So this episode's definitely taken. That's why this is gonna be a one episode, like one mission thing. There it is. There's Eve in the distance, guys. Look at that. Contract parameter is done on that. So we have initiated first flyby of Eve. Now let's get a little closer. Let's get into the interior here. We've flown by it. Now I need to gather science data from around it. And we can get a little closer. All right, there she is. There's Eve. That's real pretty. Okay, so we are going to, look at that. Look at our signal strength. Beautiful. We're gonna run through everything again, because this should be in high orbit over, in space high above. Yeah, high above Eve. Look at this, 189 science that we're transmitting back. Now, I don't know how long this is going to take, because we do... Oh, looks like we're fine. We are fine. There it is. Okay. So we're going to take a quick break to the Space Center. And I guess I didn't even notice, this is named, y'all probably saw it when I first launched it, but this is named the Minotaur and Centaur, because we are trying to keep with somewhat of, what's it called? Explore Eve, Orbit Eve, and Return to Kerbal from Orbit of Eve. Okay. So this is where it's going to get tricky. So... It says return to Kerbal. So I don't know if that means like landed on Kerbal or not, but I guess what we could do is we could always grab it and put it in something and bring it back. Oh, that's going to be rough. Okay. So my suspicions were right. We're going to need to orbit it. Centaur, Minotaur. I put Mentor. Whoops. I'll fix that when I rename it. But mythical creatures is the names for our satellites. So that is something. Okay, so since we have that weirdness, what I might actually do is leave this one around Eve and then bring the rest of this back. Which I hate doing. And I don't know if I have enough fuel to do it. But, we'll see. Okay, let me finish gathering all the science. There's the, log the pressure data. Transmit that. Log the temperature. Transmit that. And we're going to do one of the goos. Transmit that. We already did the magnometer report. Great. Okay. So I guess since, because I was originally wanting to take one of these to Gilly, but since I'm going to be bringing one back to Kerbal, let's go ahead and conduct a material studies while we're up here. Okay. Now we need to get in orbit. That's what I was afraid of. See how much fuel that's going to take just to get this thing into somewhat of an orbit. Oh, that's rough. Just barely close that orbit. Yep, and that's definitely the best place to do it, obviously. Go away. Okay. That's what we're going to have to do right there. Which is fine, which is fine. Look at that beautiful purple planet. Okay, so while we're here, let's go ahead and do all the things as well. Keep that. That one's going to be good. Think. Okay. Transmit all that data. We gotta orbit Eve. That is our biggest thing right now. Maybe I can get one of these boys to come all the way back. There's just not a lot of Delta V there. I'm gonna use all of this to slow both of these down. Okay. We're gonna decouple here. And we're going to change into this one, turn on my RCS, and get an antenna extended on this. Okay. That one is in orbit. Let's switch to the other one. And decouple there. And also get this thing in orbit. There we go. All right, they are both in orbit. And that one is that one still on a... Okay, now it's in orbit. Okay, so we got that done. Zoom in. Let's wait for a nice little screenshot here. How do I do this? Oh, did we lose a... Looks like we lost a solar panel. It's fine. What is the other one that I got that too? Come on. Oh my gosh. Because they're so close together. Okay. Rename. It's gonna be the Centaur probe. Can I get to the other one? So they both lost, interesting. Okay. Sorry, this is kind of like my, my notar. Whoops. Really, my notar. And also change that to a probe, except that. Let's get our, beautiful screenshot there of Eve. It's such a big, pretty planet. Okay. All right. We still need to return from Eve, from orbit. Okay, let's switch to the Centaur. And because this one has a little bit of a higher orbit, let us unset that target. Back to Kerbal. I need to do it out here. Like if I'm, do I need to do it on the? I want to go back to Kerbal. Ah. So that's where I don't know if I have enough delta V. Because I can... I can put it in a solar orbit. If I do this, put it back in a solar orbit, just barely. Stop it. I was already in map. It's going to give me that orbit right there. And then maybe I guess from there, like I can add another maneuver to like try to intercept. It's another even counter. Let's just get this back into a solar orbit. Let's do that. So it's SAS prograde. It's also really neat. Screenshot too. You know what? That's the screenshot I want. Okay. Always gotta get that good thumbnail. No, I don't want to add the maneuver. I just warp there. Hopefully those just stay in. I'll self-destruct them. Was it actually the Minotaur that's a little further out? Okay, that's the one I want. So many days that this is taking. What the? Are you kidding me? What just happens if I burn prograde from this point? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Yeah, that's why I don't want to burn prograde from that point. I don't know why it did that. Ugh. You know what? Just keep orbiting over here, I guess. Why? Why do you keep doing that? Go here. So at this point, we've been on this mission for 53 days because it just keeps doing this weird time warp thing. I'm not touching anything. I've been touching stuff. I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching. Okay. With very little fuel. Okay. That'll get us back out into a solar orbit. I do want to go to the tracking station real quick. I want to get rid of that debris floating in space. I don't want it to mess up anything. Okay. So now we got to get back. I believe it was the monitor. Yeah, it does say on escape trajectory out of Eve. Now, when we have to land on Eve, I'm going to have a trouble with that one because that is like late game stuff, and it's already wanting me to go to Eve, and I'm just like, this is crazy. So if I add a maneuver here, I need to see exactly where the best place is to... You see the problem is fuel coming back. And not getting a capture point. So these vessels are not made for this. So honestly, the fact that it's doing like back to the surface of Kerbal, like that's killing me on these missions. Because it actually has to make it back to the surface, which I can't. I can't bring these back to the surface. So let's get this back into a retrograde. Some sort of orbit. It takes a ton of fuel to slow these things down. That's all she's got. So these honestly weren't even designed that great. So with all that being said, I will not be returning to Kerbal in this episode from Eve. I don't know what that means for this mission. Honestly, like, I don't want this to like mess up like my missions and stuff like that. I know I can cheat it. Just because, like, that's rough. That's like bringing a manned mission over here and getting back. And everything has to be perfect. And at this point, if you look at the tracking station, maybe, I'm probably not even at a good point to do that. See, now it's over here, and the transfer stage needs to be over here. So we'd have to wait like a whole like year again just to launch another Eve mission. And I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to do some thinking. I might actually go ahead and force that mission through. Look at that. We got 1100 science though. So I might end up forcing that mission through. Just to continue down the path. Or we might just start doing our own missions. Because Eve is not... No. That's just rough. Let's see. Oh, let me check on our space stations one last time. They should have something. While I'm checking on these space stations, I'm just gonna go and wrap up. So let me know what you think in the comments. Should I skip? Should I skip the Eve mission of coming back? I'm telling you right now, I'm just gonna get extremely frustrated. So I'm probably gonna lean towards that, just because it's kind of a pain just to send someone over there and then back and then land on. Like I said, we'd have to waste a whole nother year. So my thoughts: force the mission. See what it's next. It's probably going to be like, you should land on Eve, which we're not going to do right now. We will definitely try it in this series to do. But it won't be next. Look at all that science. And hopefully... like... do a little bit more. Like, I'd like to go to Duna next, actually. And maybe try to... I don't know. Try to really start working maybe towards Duna. This is where I'm stuck. This is where I need y'all's help. Eve, we could probably do it, but it's going to be rough. It's going to take me a lot of practice. But we did fly by it today. We got that far. But at the same time, Gilly can get us a lot of science. I'm just rambling at this point. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll figure that out next time. Like I said, I'm just going to go through, get all these sciences, and see what else we can unlock. We got 1400. I'm going to save it. I'm going to skip the mission and see what missions it gives me next. Okay, let's save it. Before skip. I'm not ready to like land on Eve and everything. I think you go to here. Cheats. Ha. Contracts active. This one right here. We're going to complete it. Now, it did give us a crap ton of money. Yep. See, now it wants us to enter the atmosphere. Do you see the problem? This is what I don't want. And I don't know why it gave us Eve so fast. It's giving us money to do this, but... like a lot of money. But at this point, money's not really been an issue. We've pretty much upgraded everything that we need to. But I don't think it should be giving us Eve missions anyways. We're back to Minimus. Docking around Minimus. Really? Like, come on, guys. These are stupid missions. Back to Eve. So, yeah, I'm skipping through these. I'm trying to see, like, what's doing, like, is there a point of doing these? So now it just repeated the Eve ones. Okay. All right. So before we did all that, we're going to load the save. Before skip, load that. Okay. So that shows that those missions are absolute garbage, and we're not going to be doing those. We're going to start making our own missions. We flew by Eve. That's great. We actually have 2 vessels in orbit of Eve. It's great. I might even see if I can get one of those in orbit of Dress. But I might just leave it alone. And just have that one that kind of goes further out. It's whatever. They can do their thing. There's one's completely out of fuel, one doesn't have a ton of fuel. So let's shoot for putting a satellite around Duna next. Doing the same thing, but just a single satellite. We might even launch a double satellite as well. And then I'll also try to get that one. I might put more fuel on those little ones. Just maybe we can capture the little. I might do a probe. That's what I'll do, and see if I can go land on Ike. Yeah. Because at this point, we're just going to be unlocking science, and then we just got to start exploring like crazy. So, with all of that rambling here at the end, I'm sorry y'all have listened to it, but if you have, awesome. Thank you for sticking around. Make sure you check out my other videos on this site on YouTube, whatever I'm talking about. Make sure you check out the other videos in this playlist if you haven't yet. Always, if you stayed this long, please leave a like. Make sure you comment your thoughts and what you like, what you didn't like down below. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. You watched this whole video and you haven't subscribed yet? Are you crazy? And I guess I'll see you next time. Goodbye.